Welcome to Exploring History. Today we will delve into one of the most enigmatic and chilling stories in the archaeological world, the mysterious deaths that surrounded those who entered Tutankhamun's tomb. Get ready for a story full of mystery, superstition, and science. The story begins in November 1922, when British archaeologist Howard Carter and his team discovered Tutankhamun's tomb in the Valley of the Kings, a discovery that became one of the most important in history, but also brought with it a series of disturbing events that many attribute to the so-called Curse of Pharaoh. The legend of Tutankhamun's curse came to life shortly after the tomb was opened. At the entrance to the tomb was an inscription that, according to some, warned, "Death will come on light wings to those who disturb the rest of the pharaoh." Although Carter and many others dismissed this inscription as a fabrication of the press, subsequent events were difficult to ignore. The first and most famous of the incidents was the death of Lord Carnarvon, the financier of the expedition. Just a few months after opening the tomb, Carnarvon was bitten by a mosquito on the cheek, and the bite became infected. Shortly afterward, he died in Cairo of a high fever and sepsis. The coincidence of his death with the opening of the tomb fueled the stories of the curse. The impact was immediate. Newspaper headlines around the world announced the curse of Tutankhamun, but Carnarvon was not the only one to suffer a tragic fate. Other team members and visitors to the tomb also fell into strange circumstances. Arthur Mace, a prominent archaeologist who worked with Carter, died in 1928 of arsenic poisoning. George J. Gould, an American millionaire who visited the grave, died of pneumonia shortly afterward. And so, the list continues, with several cases that many are related to the curse. If you like this video, don't forget to like, subscribe, and activate the bell. In total, more than 20 people associated with the opening of Tutankhamun's tomb died in circumstances that were considered unusual, including several members of Carter's team, patrons, and visitors to the tomb. Although some deaths occurred years after discovery, the myth of the curse persisted and grew with each incident. However, skeptics point out that many of these deaths can be explained by natural causes, and that the mortality rate among those involved was not significantly higher than that of the general population at the time. Additionally, Howard Carter, who discovered the tomb and spent years working on it, lived to be 64, dying of natural causes in 1939. So was it really a curse, or just a series of unfortunate coincidences? Science suggests that some of the deaths could have occurred due to bacterial or fungal infections present in the closed tomb for centuries, although there is no conclusive evidence. Despite rational explanations, the legend of Tutankhamun's curse remains a fascinating and enigmatic topic, attracting the attention of those interested in the mysteries of the past. The combination of superstition, coincidence, and the mystique of ancient Egypt has kept this story alive over the years. Thanks for watching this video. See you.